Sorry, I'm just working my way through all that crunch. Hi, I'm Lauren. I'm a food editor at the Spruce Eats, and today I'm making the ultimate spicy, crispy chicken sandwich. There's so many chicken sandwiches on the market right now, specifically spicy. So I really wanted to dive into all of them, throw our hat in the ring, and create the perfect one, taking little elements from all of them, and in the end, this is going to be the best spicy, crispy chicken sandwich. I really wanna know everyone's favorite chicken sandwich on the market. Drop those in the comments. We have Chick-fil-A. I don't quite recognize this Chick-fil-A sandwich. I've never seen tomato and lettuce and cheese. Not really getting a lot of spice. I like the bun. The bun is very soft. The cheese does nothing for me. I also really don't like hot pickles. Love pickles. Love pickles, you'll find out. But hot pickles are not my jam. Chick-fil-A uses a pickle brine on their chicken. I love the flavor of it, so I'm definitely going to use that in my chicken sandwich. The next one, we have Wendy's. I can't say I've ever had a Wendy's chicken sandwich. It's a nice squishy bun. It looks kind of like a potato roll. We have some mayo. I like that. The lettuce was very crisp, which I really enjoyed. The tomato does nothing for me. I don't think there's pickles. I do enjoy the amount of mayo. And I really like the bun. The bun is very soft, it's really good. All right, Wendy's, we can do better. Last one, Popeyes. I've heard the most about the Popeyes chicken sandwich, so I'm really excited to try this. There's like this crispy nug that I just wanna rip off. And I feel like that's a really good sign of a chicken sandwich when you just like automatically are like, this is gonna be so crispy. I think the spice is in the sauce, which I like. I like the crunchiness of the chicken, but I do like the component of the sauce, the spicy sauce. I wanna take away that sauciness element and the crispy crunchiness of the chicken. Okay, I have tried all three. I've also done a lot of research, really tough research, guys. Eating all the chicken sandwiches in the city, it's a lot of work. I know exactly what I need to do to show you guys how to make the ultimate spicy, crispy chicken sandwich. The chicken is the superstar here, so I really want to nail this part. We're gonna start off doing a brine. First things first, I am going to put some buttermilk in a bowl. Buttermilk is great because you have some richness, you have some fat, you have some acidity in it, so it really does a great job of tenderizing, but buttermilk is also great because it helps that flour breading cling to the chicken in the end. I love a pickle juice brine, mainly because I always have pickles on hand, and so instead of throwing away the pickle juice, I love making a brine out of it. So it's almost a 50-50 with the buttermilk and the pickle juice. This egg will also help adhere the breading to the chicken itself, because we don't want, sometimes when you fry chicken, you'll get a little gap between the breading and the chicken itself. So that's why we add an egg. I really wanted to figure out where's the best places to put the heat to really bring out the spice. I don't want it to be overpowering, so I'm gonna put it in the brine and then we'll add it again later on. So I'm adding some Thai chili garlic sauce. Really insert heat here. Put your favorite hot sauce, doesn't really matter. I like this kind of East meets West version because you can really taste the different kinds of peppers and chilies. I'm gonna add a couple crushed garlic cloves. So we're crushing it to release some of those oils, flavor. We really wanna get as much flavor into this to really penetrate that chicken. I'm gonna eyeball the salt. I like to avoid measuring as much as possible. You really can't over salt the brine. It's all whisked together. Chicken thighs are where it's at. They're cheap, delicious. They are so juicy. It's really hard to overcook chicken thighs. And I would say too, don't trim the fat on it. We're making fried chicken sandwiches. We're not trying to be healthy. They're also the perfect size. I cannot say enough good things about chicken thighs. I just wanna make sure they're submerged, completely under 4 hours at least overnight, especially if we're making our ultimate crispy chicken sandwich, we want overnight. So I'm gonna throw these in the fridge and then I guess we'll see you tomorrow. All right, our chicken has brined overnight and it is dredge time! I'm using a combination of AP flour, which is great, has a really neutral flavor. It also makes the chicken really nice golden brown, which we love. Mochigo flour is a glutinous rice flour, and it really makes the batter more airy and just really crunchy in the end. I love the combination. I'm doing cornstarch. Cornstarch really helps bring out a lot of that moisture. So again, crunch factor. Baking powder as well. I'm gonna keep the seasoning really simple. I'm doing celery salt, garlic powder, a little paprika, and some MSG. I love MSG. And salt, obviously. So I'm keeping the seasoning pretty plain Jane. I didn't really put a lot of spice in it. I wanna bring the spice into the sauce. So I like to do a little double factor of buttermilk, flour, buttermilk, flour. One not so secret that I'm gonna show you is I'm gonna put a little bit of this brine into the flour, rub this in with our hands, and this is what creates those really, really crispy nuggets that we love on fried chicken. But you see these like little morsels that will then cling onto our chicken and will become the golden, crispy morsels that we love on our fried chicken. All right, so coat. We wanna be thorough about this. This is the crunchy part, no slackers here. Get into all the crevices. So like I said, I'm gonna actually go back into the buttermilk one more time, just really quick. Doing a double action, it's almost like you think of layers of biscuits with like the butter and the flour and everything. Think of that, but on your chicken. That's how you really create that nice, thick, crispy exterior that we want on our chicken. We have committed our time. This is the moment that we've been working towards. Hot tip, get your oil going as you're breading and bring it to temp because it will take a hot second and then you just have to wait around for your fried chicken. I can't say I've ever breaded chicken in front of an audience before. You guys aren't even helping me. So about 2.5 pounds of chicken thighs will make about 8 sandwiches. Now is the crowning moment. We are going to fry off our breaded chicken. Key here, drop it away from you. I'm just gonna do 2 at a time. You don't wanna overcrowd. It will drop the temperature a lot and you'll get uneven browning. It's just not cute. You can use a candy thermometer. That's great because you can actually see the temperature as you're frying. I want kind of a consistent fry. It'll be around 350, so you just constantly wanna be checking that and adjusting. And we wanna have a wire rack set to the side. This will also help as that excess oil drips off so we don't get those kind of like greasy nuggets. So we're just gonna fry in pretty much until they're golden delicious. We can temp it once we take it out of the oil. This is gonna take between 5-8 minutes. Don't mind me fishing my chicken out. KFC's got nothing on me. I don't know if I can say that, but I did. Ooh, yeah. This is some nice like ASMR noise. I could definitely fall asleep to some gurgling frying oil. All right, last piece is coming out. Oh yeah. You really can see like little layers, like you would much in a biscuit, layers of that like crispiness. This is the hero of the sandwich, obviously the chicken. Spiciness, where's the spiciness going? I decided that I wanted to do more of like a Nashville hot chicken style. I think a glaze is perfect because you really get the roundness of the spice coming through with that full glaze, fully coating the chicken. We're going to use some of this frying oil slowly. Remember, it's still a little hot. East meets West. I love Asian spices, Asian flavors. I really think that that depth of different peppers and chilies really, it's just transcends you into the spiciness. All right, so I'm gonna put, again, chili garlic sauce. I have some gochujang. I'm just gonna kind of eyeball this. And again, insert hot sauce here. You can use whatever hot sauce you like. You can make it as spicy as you want or as mellow as you want. I'm adding some honey because I really think that sweetness kind of rounds it out again. It almost like heightens the spiciness too and really balances it out. Okay, I'm gonna put some garlic powder. I generally put garlic powder in everything. I love garlic. Some salt. The different sauces will also help cool that hot frying oil down a bit. I'm gonna add a little bit more. You wanna get to the point where it's like this nice homogeneous glaze. Just like buffalo chicken wings, when you put the glaze on the chicken, it's gonna take away that crunchiness from the chicken. So I would say if you're not going to eat them right away, just hold off on the glaze, or, I mean, you can even honestly use it as a sauce, but just wait until you're about to plate to glaze the chicken. I'm obviously going to make the bun. I created the perfect fluffy bun recipe, golden delicious. I use this Asian yeasted bread technique where I cook off a little bit of portion of the flour and the liquid, which is milk here, and it pre-gelatinizes that starch that's in the flour, so the flour is able to absorb more moisture. So they end up being way more fluffy in the end because there's a lot more steam that's able to let off during that bake. And so they rise more, they are way more fluffy, and they stay fresher for a lot longer. So, I mean, like I said, this is my perfect bun recipe. I also don't want something that's too chewy that I'm like trying to battle with the bun itself to really bite into that chicken. This is like a nice cross between a potato bun and a brioche bun. It's like nice, fluffy, soft, not too sweet. If you want to see a full video of me making these buns, drop a comment down below. So while my buns are toasting, I'm going to make my sauce. I like to call this the kitchen sink sauce. I mentioned I like a mayo on my sandwich. I feel like if you say you don't like mayo, you're lying to yourself. Oh yeah, that's also some nice ASMR. So it's gonna be mayo based. You can add ketchup to it. I have some powdered kimchi, chili crunch. Who does not like chili crunch? So hot right now. Oh, scallions, yes. Let's talk pickles. Love pickle juice. Look at this full circle moment. Remember this pickle jar we used the brine for? Now we're gonna use the pickles from it. Some people like rounds. I actually think that the way to go here for your pickles to really get that full coverage is we're gonna slice these more vertical. And that ensures you get pickle in every bite. I like to build it right on the plate. I want this saucy bit like all throughout. So starting with the bottom bun, I like to stack my pickles towards the bottom. Look at that nice coverage. Oh, I already hear the crackling. All right, it's gonna have a little bath. Come to mama. I like to slice up like an iceberg lettuce and put it on top because it keeps it nice and crunchy. I mean, that way, like, I know the lettuce is there and it's not like searching for it. Oh yeah, you look good. Bring back the sauce one more time. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, we did it, guys. I think I need a bib, but. Sorry, I'm just working my way through all that crunch. You know it's an ultimate chicken sandwich when you're just like covered and you just don't care. It's so good. I can actually taste the pickles and they're not cooked to death either. The bun is perfectly soft. The chicken is perfectly tender. So juicy. In comparison to the other sandwiches, this is like the guy's picture on Tender that looks really great. And then the other sandwiches are like in person. This is ultimate. This is epic. All the things that you want. Damn, that's good. For more epic chicken sandwiches, like this video and be sure to subscribe to the Spruce Eats.